Amonkhet Masterpieces. Here's 4 of them. I'll show you all 25 that were spoiled from Wizards of the Coast. Looks like they were cheating off of Yu-Gi-Oh! Stole Yu-Gi-Oh's layout and font. Right off the bat, the readability on these cards is very poor. Very difficult to read. Magic's already difficult enough to read your opponent's cards because they're upside down, and now you have to try to decipher these hieroglyphics in this hieroglyphic font where every character has its own little font. It makes things very difficult. Also, at the top of the card, for example, on the left, aggravated assault. Let's start there. It took me about 30 seconds before I could finally understand that it said the title of that card is aggravated assault. Then you got the 2 colorless, the casting cost for 2 colorless, 1 red. They don't color the red anymore. They don't color the mana that's required. That's another strike. I don't like that. It makes things more difficult. I do understand that they have red in the color of the card along the outside border. No complaints there. I don't like how in these cards they shrunk the actual amount of real estate that the image took up. The one thing that is a pro on all these cards that I have no complaint with is the actual artwork itself. I think it's beautiful. It goes right in line with the fantasy and the theme of the set, and just Magic the Gathering's history for the cards having this beautiful artwork. The artwork, no complaints. I think it's great, but the layout, the font, just the style of these cards, and these are supposed to be the cream of the crop. These are the masterpieces for Amonkhet. I think they're going to be called Invocations, but it's just very disappointing. It's hard to read aggravated assault. It's hard to read whether it's an enchantment, a sorcery, a creature. Everything is uppercase. All the characters are uppercase. Here, I'll go to the next picture. You got 10, the first 10 that I'm going to show you here. It's very difficult to read. Again, the mana, you can't see that it's what color it is. Just if there's an ability that needs to be activated, it's difficult to see what its cost is. All the characters are uppercase. Makes it very difficult to read. I don't like the fact that it's the actual size of the artwork is significantly smaller, and I'll show you at the end. I'll use Platinum Angel as an example of a masterpiece from 8th Revolt or Kaladesh and what it typically looks like. I know from 8th edition and onward, basically all modern cards, the artwork is larger than pre-8th edition cards, and here they've kind of reverted. They went back on that, and it's like they tried to incorporate this 3D Egyptian pillar into the artwork here, into the layout, and it failed miserably. I don't like it. Of course, I will reserve judgment until I'm actually holding one of these in my hand. Maybe the actual foil card will be stunning. I don't know, but just from the digital images that have been released by Wizards of the Coast, I'm very disappointed. I thought they could have done a lot better. I thought they could have, if they would have just went with a conservative layout, then it would have been fine. But they decided to go, full on Yu-Gi-Oh here with these hieroglyphics, and it just doesn't work, and shrinking the artwork. Here's the next 10. Again, the artwork is beautiful. It sticks with that Egyptian theme. It's creative. It's unique. It's captivating. It catches your eye. It makes you want to look at the picture. But the layout, it just kind of ruins it for me. This brown layout, and I know it's supposed to be the Egyptian theme, but it makes things very difficult. I can't wait to see players complaining about the playability of these cards just because of how difficult they are to read and everything. And I don't know if people want to even own these as the masterpieces. For example, on the let's go on the bottom row here, the Loyal Retainers. That card, it's a 1/1 creature. Human Advisor, says there. 2 colorless, 1 white mana. Why are they putting the power and toughness? Why are they stacking them? Seems like an unnecessary... I don't know if they were getting bored. The layout and the graphic designers at Wizards are getting bored, and they just wanted to, you know, try something crazy to see people complain on YouTube or what. But I just don't like this layout. I don't like the fact that you have to see Nicol Bolas's horns in 3 places on every card. It's a bit excessive. I'm not a fan of the brown. I'm not a fan of the shrinking artwork and the hieroglyphics. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Here's 3 cards so you can see them larger. It's just so difficult to read. Stifle, Vindicate, Worship. It's going to be even more difficult to read these upside down. Here's 2 of them, Spell Pierce and Wrath of God. And now here's Platinum Angel, and just look how much easier it is to read the text, the title, the text, the flavor of Platinum Angel versus Spell Pierce. And just also notice how much real estate the Platinum Angel artwork takes up on that Masterpiece card versus this Masterpiece from Amonkhet. I was disappointed when these came out. I had to make a video about it. Let me know what you think in the comments section below.